conference call I came out of, or went into, and then came out of this morning, he was very direct, very, very direct. And he said, I want you to do two things. I said, okay. He said, first of all, I want you to make the announcement that medbeds are only a few short weeks away to the public. Now, timelines have changed. Okay, complete and total overhaul change. Everything's changing up. They want this done. They want the medbeds and the technology. And replicators. Now, replicators will be given to the projects first. Okay, they'll be given to the projects first, and then it will go out from there. But they want the technology released to the public by Christmas. We're talking the December Christmas, not all the other timeline Christmases. You know, the timeline that we've been on, that everyone believes we've been on. So December 25th in the timeline we've been on for many years. Not the new one that people claim we're on, but the old one. Something like that. The regular Christmas time. Okay. Not just to humanitarians, but released to the public. Okay? Public. Okay? Now, what comes with this also, this is what they want, released to the public by Christmas. Okay. Now, what they have also asked me officially this morning, and they have dabbled in this before, is will I deliver the medbeds to the public? Meaning, will I actually physically disclose the medbeds to the public? And I said, well, how am I going to do that? And I've been talking about this for a while. And I got confirmation this morning. They have asked me officially to live stream my medbed procedure from start to finish, so that the camera's never off me except when I'm getting changed. And that's, personal. So the scan appointment, from the moment I walk in the building, literally to the moment I'm walking out of the building. So it will all be done in the same day. Okay. So because it's going to be live streamed, the procedures may be slightly different. Okay. Than what we've been discussing. So I believe they're going to keep it as close as possible to what the public and everybody else will experience, with a few small changes. For example, you won't be able to see the staff member's face. So they'll probably be fully masked up and all that, to protect their own security and safety, and the security and safety of their families. Okay. So I have agreed. I've agreed. So you will get to see the screen. Okay. You'll get to see the whole thing, the scan, how it's done, the screen on the computer, me going through what I want done with my body. Nothing's off limits. Okay. Now, I understand there's a few very personal things that will be discussed before the live stream begins, and that's for my own personal stuff, that the world does not need to know about. It's a little too personal. So that will be on my YouTube channel. I believe it will also be on Truth Social. And I do believe it's going to be on a couple of other platforms managed by the White Hats. Okay, so the Dark Hats won't be able to touch it because it will be in full control of the White Hats. And by that time, Dark Hats should be gone. So, and out. Okay. So there'll be a few things that, the camera will drop to the floor that you won't be able to see, like room numbers and signs on doors and things like that. So there'll be a few things that you won't be able to see for security purposes. But basically, the whole procedure. So from the moment I walk into the building, okay, the camera will be on me, to the scan, sitting down and talking with the medbed team, and then in the waiting room, or preparation area, then actually going in to the med bed and having the camera on me the entire time. No breaks, no nothing, no editing, no nothing, fully live. Okay. Then in the recovery area and going through, seeing me for the first time after my procedure, and then going to this little store, which is basically a room of a replicator to choose some clothes and shoes and things like that for, that fits my new body and whatnot. And then going through all the emotions and all of that. So nothing's off limits except a few private things which will be done before live stream actually begins. And then every couple of days after, I'll be doing a video or live stream, whatever, saying how I feel and updates and things like that. Now, this is something that many people don't believe in, which is why they want it live and not recorded and then go back later. Because when it's live, it's much harder to manipulate and create a fake video. Okay, so they want this done before Christmas. Now, as soon as the live stream starts, okay, I believe that the phone numbers for each country will also be splashed across the screen and all kinds of different things, okay? So I believe that the disclosure of me presenting the medbeds and having my procedure public will be the actual medbed disclosure, and that's when they'll be available. Now, we know that the timelines and information is always changing, okay? It's changed so many times in the last few years. Of course it has to, because we have to keep up to date with what's going on with the world and the level of consciousness and what people are ready for. And, even the procedure of having a medbed procedure has to be customed and tailored to the level of consciousness of humanity. So it really is a big thing. So if it doesn't happen, the rollout and everything doesn't happen exactly as what we've discussed, that's absolutely okay, because it has to change according to the consciousness, okay, of humanity.